Good morning students, I hope you all are well. So today we start our new chapter, that is chapter number 11, light, sound and force. And in this we will discuss or we will learn about the light, about sound and about force, about the effects of force and what is force. So first is light. What is light? It is a form of energy that helps us to see the things present around us. In the absence of light, we will not able to see anything, and it is also a form of energy. As we all know that eyes help us to see the object, but if light is not also there, we will not able to see the object. So, light, it is a form of energy that help us to see the things present around us. So, light is a form of energy that help us to see the things present around us. And in the absence of light, we are not able to see the object. So, if we talk about the Earth's surface, sun is the source of light and heat on the Earth's surface. With the help of the light that is provided by the sun, we will be able to see the object that are present around us. So, sun is the source of heat and light on the Earth surface. Sun is the source of heat and light on the Earth surface. So, if we talk about the different types of objects, so sun is the source of light and heat, but during the night when there is no sun, how we will be able to see the object? With the help of artificial lights, like with the help of luminous object. So, the object that gives out lights of their own are known as luminous object, and that object they do not give out light of their are known as non-luminous object. So on the basis of this, the objects are of two types: luminous objects and non-luminous objects. So luminous objects that give out light of their own. Example, if we talk about the examples of luminous object, example, sun, torch, candle, etc. Whereas non-luminous objects are the objects that do not give out light of their own. If we talk about the example, book, table, chair, wall, etc. So these are the examples of non-luminous objects that do not give out light of their own. And the object, the non-luminous object, will be able to see them when they reflect the light that is fall on them. When the non-luminous object reflect the light that falls on them, only then we will be able to see that non-luminous object. And after this, there are some objects through which the light passes completely, and there are some objects through which the light do not passes completely and do not pass. This passing of light, the objects are again classified into two types: transparent and the opaque object. Transparent object that allow light to pass through them completely. Objects that allow light to pass through them completely. Example, clear glass. Clear glass is an example of transparent object. Air and clean water are the examples of transparent objects that allow light to pass through them completely. Next is the opaque objects that do not allow light to pass through them at all. Example, wood, iron, brick, etc. So, on the basis of this, objects are again classified into two types: transparent object that allow light to pass through them completely, and we can see through these objects. For example, the specs I have worn. These are the examples of transparent object. Next is the opaque object. This book is an example of opaque object. We can't see anything. If I place like this, I can't see anything through this book. So this is an example of opaque object. Student, on the basis of passing of light, there is a third category of the object is also there, which are known as translucent object, through which the light passes partially, and we can see through them partial only. For example, the colored glasses, the polythene bags. Okay, these are the examples of translucent object. So next we will discuss about shadow. As we know that light travels in a straight line. It always travels in a straight line, and when an object like an opaque object comes in the path of light that blocks the path of light, then there is a shadow will be formed, and we will discuss about how the shadow is formed. About the shadow. So what are shadow? Shadow, a dark patch formed when the path of light is blocked by an opaque object. So a shadow is a dark patch formed when a path of light is blocked by an opaque object. And if you talk about the things which are required to form the shadow, an opaque object is there, a screen is there where a shadow will form, and the source of light that emit the light. Next is things required to form the shadows are object, opaque object, the source of light, and the screen on which the shadow will be formed. So next is about the properties of shadow. What are the properties of shadow? So first is the shadow will form on the opposite side of the source of light. The side from which the light is coming, it will form in the opposite side of the source of light. Always form in opposite side of the light source. The direction from which the light is coming, it will form in the opposite side. Next is the color of the shadow will always black. So the color of shadow will always dark, or it will always black. And the shadow will not form in the absence of source of light. It will not formed in the absence of source of light. Next is, it is varying when the distance between the source of light is different. So the size of the shadow vary. The size of the shadow change when the distance between the source of light and the object is changed. So this is about the shadow, and next we will discuss about the sound. What is sound? Student, as we all know that our ears help us to listen the sound, and sound is also a form of energy. Sound is also a form of energy, and we cannot see sound but we can hear the sound. And the sound is again of two types. When there is a soft sound is there, pleasant sound is there, that is known as music. And when there is a loud sound is there, then it is known as noise. So when there is a sound is of two types. First one is noise and second one is music. So when the sound is very loud and it is unpleasant and irritate us, then it is known as noise. And when the sound is soft and it is pleasant, it is known as music. Then types of sound is produced. So music, when we play a guitar or when we sing a song, that time a music is there. Chirping of bird is also a pleasant sound, but the honking of the vehicles, the sound of the machine produces noise, that produces loud sound, unpleasant sound and creates a noise. So what are the effects of this noise? This irritates us. So this noise this leads to deafness. If we remain in an environment in which there is a loud sound is there always, then we will feel problem in hearing. That will lead to deafness. That will lead to increase in the blood pressure, and it will also lead to nervous disorder. So how we can control the noise? What are the methods to control the noise? Method to control noise. First is avoid shouting. Do not shout. If we do not shout, then loud sound will not be produced and the noise will not be created. Avoid honking of vehicles. Avoid honking of vehicles if it's possible. Otherwise, honking is necessary, but if it's possible, then we can avoid the honking of vehicles. And the third is play the televisions, mobiles, speakers, and the music. TV, phones, music at low volume. So play TV, phones, music at low level. So if we play these music system at low level, then the noise will not be produced. So by following all these ways, we can control the noise pollution. So now force. What is force? A push or pull acting on an object is known as force. So a push or pull acting on an object is called force. And if we push an object, the object will move. And if we pull an object will move. So on the basis of this, the force causes an object to move. This causes an object to move. And If we study about the effects of force, students, we cannot see the force, but we can see the effects of force. For example, if we apply force on an object, if we push an object, the object will move. It means we can see the object is moving. If we pull it, then also the object is moving. It means we can see the effects of force. If we apply force on an object, then that object will stop. So here we can see that object is stopped by applying force. So effects of force is, if we apply force, it moves an object. Effect of force, it moves an object. Second, it stops an object. It stops a moving object. So if an object is at rest position, if I push that object will move. Means the force will make an object to move. Next is, if an object is moving and apply force in opposite direction, in that condition the object will stop. Hence the force can cause an object, a moving object, to stop. Next is, it can change shape of an object. If we take a clay and if we press that clay with a ball, if we press that ball, it will change into this shape. Or if we take a kneaded dough and if we apply force on that kneaded dough, the shape of the dough can be changed. So hence the force can change the shape of an object. It is a chalk. If I am applying force and trying to break it, it will change into white powder. So it means this. Force can change direction of a moving object. Force can change direction of a moving object. So if a bowler throws the ball towards the batsman and the batsman hit the ball with his bat in opposite direction, hence the direction of the moving object can be changed by applying the force in opposite direction. Next is, the last is the friction. It is also a force that opposes the motion of an object. Friction force, it is also a force that opposes the motion of an object. It is a type of force that opposes the motion of an object. So if we want to move an object or if we want to stop an object, then we have to apply the force. We have to apply push or pull more than the friction force. And this friction force is very important for all of us because it causes us to write on the blackboard, it helps us to walk on the road. And if the friction is very high, then we will not able to work properly and the object will not able to move. And if the friction is very less, then the object will slide. For example, if we step on a banana peel, we will slip because there is less friction. Or if water is, there is a slippery surface is there, smooth surface is there, then the friction is less. So to increase the friction, we can make the surface rough, and to decrease the friction, we can make the surface smooth. So friction is also very important for all of us because it helps us to write on the blackboard and it also helps us to walk on the road. So student, in this chapter we have studied about the light, which is a form of energy that helps us to see the object, about the sound that we hear, and sound is of two types, music and the noise. Soft and the music sound is known as music, and the loud and the unpleasant sound that irritate us is known as noise. After this, the force is there. A push or pull acting on an object is known as force, and force is very important for all of us. We cannot see the force, but we can see the effects of force. As it moves an object, it stops a moving object, it change the direction of a moving object, and it helps us to change the shape of an object. Lastly, we have discussed about the friction. It is a type of force and that opposes the motion of an object. And this force, friction force, this friction force also helps us to work on the floor. So student, this is all about this chapter. That's all for today. Thank you and